Welcome to the Peach Pod, hosted by Protagonist Apparel, where we are unfiltered, unstoppable, and unapologetic. My name is Lexi Floor. As always, I'm hosting with
Amanda Congialdi,
and we're here to talk about all things women's tackle football. Let's get into it. Today we have Jana Meister from not my favorite wide receiver in the WFA and the WNFC. We played on Team USA together. Plays for the Pittsburgh Passion. Welcome.
Thank you. Pittsburgh. we were excited. I mean, you were one of the people that we were like, this is who we
gotta
have
her
on.
on.
Yeah.
It was like at the very beginning, we were like, we just gotta have these people on, and Jana was one of them. So I'm glad that you made the trip.
Yeah, that was before it all started. So that was back when it was just talks.
Back when it was talks. Yeah. And so we have her in studio now because we just got done playing a game. And
Amanda and Jana's team played each other last night.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. So Jana,
we're going to talk about it. Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Pittsburgh won by
a little bit.
50.
No, they didn't win by 56.
56 to 27, 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you have to say the score? Why do you have to say the score?
I was surprised that you guys made a touchdown in the last couple seconds of the game. I'm surprised you guys went for it, but that's how I would have played as an OC.
I mean, macerating, so I get it. I wasn't butthurt about that. So now we have Jana here in studio, All-American receiver. So tell us your background for people who do not know you, don't know your background, how you got into football, and where you're at right now.
I've been playing football ever since I was little. I'm one of 8 kids. I have a twin brother. So
damn.
Yeah. All my siblings are super athletic, so we didn't even have a TV till I was in high school. They just our parents were like, go outside. So
no TV in here.
Were you like constantly in a tree as a kid? That was my life.
Absolutely. Actually, I ran around with my shirt off all the time, and I used to get upset because my mom always made me put a shirt on, and my brothers got to run around with the shirt off.
Not fair.
Yeah, but we always played. I had a lot of older brothers, so they were like maybe in high school at that point. So I would be playing with them. I was always playing with older kids and like getting knocked out and stuff, you know. So football like connection wise has always been my favorite. Basketball was like as a kid the sport that I played. It's always what I've been passionate about. I always, like had dreams of making the league, that type of a thing. But football was always, I don't know, just connected differently. And I played 4 years of college basketball, graduated, and moved to Pittsburgh to get my master's. And I'm an occupational therapist. So solely just moved there to continue my education. Went through like a really rough patch, and during that time period, found the passion. Joined in I want to say it was March because I know it was like a month before the season. So joined in March.
What year?
2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So that was your first team, was the Passion?
Yeah.
Oh,
first and only.
First and only.
So you've been playing
since 2017.
I'm not doing math.
9 years? 8 years?
So it's only been 7 for me because we took 2020 and 2021 off.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
2021 was that choice year.
I always forget that.
Yeah, so we didn't play for 2 years. That was
COVID
rough.
happened, man. That was
wild. They came back.
Yeah. We played 2021, though.
We did.
Right?
Yeah. We decided not to, which at the time, I think it was a difficult decision. We lost a lot of players. And also, I think when you're already missing a year of football and you're kind of in your prime, it's difficult to not play. But I do think our owners made the best decision during that time period because that in 2021 was the year that so many people got injured. D Scott got injured. All these people had these crazy injuries.
That was crazy.
And I'm kind of like, you know what? If people are like not prepared, not in that mindset, just coming off of COVID, like something could have happened. So I really
should have played for us that year. I'm just saying. I don't know if I tried to recruit you or something, but I think there's a couple players I asked if they would play with us, and they said no. So here we are.
Well, I think that it's a little bit of a rivalry. Like if you just play for the other team,
there's kind of like a gray area, right? If your team is not playing that year, and we'll talk about other teams who are not playing this year, other players playing on the team.
Oh, right.
Different teams.
Yeah.
But I can only imagine how hard it was to take 2 years off. Like you know, you have to be in game shape by the time the next year happens, so 2022.
Yeah. Well, a lot of tackle players play flag to stay in shape, but it's not the same kind of shape. You got to prime your body to get hit, so it's a little different. But in the off season, I think flag really helps. But I don't know if you guys had flag during that time. Do you play flag?
I do.
Do you like flag?
I do. I like playing flag. I don't play flag that often, even though I enjoy flag. I think it's a completely different game. I think when you don't have your pads on, like athletically, I think I could make some like even crazier plays playing flag.
Yeah.
Should we recruit her?
I get frustrated.
Should we recruit her on our flag team? Nationals?
On the face.
Yeah, but the thing is like
recruiter.
Every time we go play in a tournament or something with Pittsburgh, like other teams are always getting upset because we like stiff arm.
Yeah, that's what's
flag
hard.
Guarding.
It's
A tough
stiff arm somebody to the ground and then be like, oops, my bad.
And like I don't know, like reaching the ball out. That's a hard concept for me.
And the rules are just so different. Like in some formats, you only get 3 downs to get the first. And.
Yeah, and I never know the rules. Everyone's like, "What format are you playing?" I'm like, "I don't know. What are the
7
rules?
7,
Can you jump in this one? I don't know."
Yeah, some you can't jump. You can
you
jump.
Can you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't keep up with all the rules and all the formats. It's too much.
So, Lexi, we have a new receiver now for Playmakers.
Yay!
It's gonna be Jana.
We're stacked.
AJ played with us. She won a national championship with us in sevens. Yeah. AJ's the GOAT. So you've been playing since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And you've accomplished a lot as an individual, right? You've been All-American. I'm sure you've been like a team MVP in some capacity. You've been a league leader in categories. So did you have like certain goals that you had individually? Obviously the team goal was to win a championship, get number 1 seed, all that stuff. But like what individual goals did you have coming into the season?
I really didn't have a lot of, I will say I do not really do a lot of stat-oriented goals. I think last year was the only year that I actually knew what stats I had. And that was because I had surpassed like 1,000 receiving yards and Lisa announced it at practice one day. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know how many receptions I have this year. I mean, I know I had 2 touchdowns yesterday, but that was...
of all things that you don't keep track of. And
that throwing touchdown I had yesterday, I know that. But aside from that, no, I really don't know. I don't know my stats. I don't know where I fall in the league. I've just never been that person. I don't.
Comparison is a thief of joy. I also try not to keep track because then you're in your head.
What's
in
the
game,
record?
Like,
double it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter.
I think there's just
double it.
It's already like one thing to be getting like a lot of attention. It's like I don't really need it. I think it's cool. It can be cool, but I also don't need it. So it's like when it comes to doing stats, like I feel like people get so in their heads of what they have to do that they're like it's taking away from the process and just enjoying what you're doing. For me, it's just individual goals is like be better at certain areas. So like blocking, for example, I think a lot of receivers take pride in like the catches they make and the things like that. But if you're a terrible blocker, like are you really a benefit to the
like
team?
Overall, right? Like,
yeah.
Are you really a good overall receiver?
Yeah. Can we trust you out there?
Right.
Or like we're creating opportunities for everybody else. So for me, it's certain things like that. So like we'll do individual goals like before a game. So for me, it was like to try not to have a drop pass yesterday or to not have any missed blocking assignments. Those were my goals. That's what I shared with
Good.
Ron. So
I think they're good goals.
Yeah.
And playing, we've played against Pittsburgh for years. And even though I don't play defense, I still watch the offense. And credit to Ron, receivers coach for Pittsburgh. You guys block like shit. You guys not in a bad way though. But they block the shit out of defenders. I mean, and Ron, I've talked with Ron, and Ron's like, if you're not blocking, you're not gonna be able to play. So I know that they put a lot of emphasis on blocking, and in my opinion, you're one of the better blocking receivers I've seen in women's football. So the only thing I did want to talk about the game, because I really don't want to talk about the game.
Okay.
The only thing I don't want to talk about, the only thing I would talk about the game is, how did it feel to throw your first touchdown? Because I actually have a couple questions. One, did you have the authorization because she was in punt formation because Jana can punt, and then she decided to run it to the left and throw it, and it resulted in a touchdown. It was like 4th and forever. So did you have the authorization to do that? Was it planned? And then how did it feel to throw your first touchdown?
I've heard you guys have practiced. Do you throw in practice?
Yeah, I throw. I mean, I throw all the time. But like, have we practiced that before? Yeah, it's probably been like 4 years. But not. It's not like we consistently do it. It's just like, well, this year we have. But it's one of those things where we could have brought it out in the past, and we wanted to wait because it wasn't necessary at the time. Like, we could have done it in certain situations, but like, do we really want to use that? You know? Yes, I was authorized to do it. Actually, T was like, okay, so
she's like, throw it!
Cody's going out to kick, right? Cody's an amazing kicker, and I just hear T yelling for me, so I'm like, oh, bet, like we're doing a fake. So I go in, replace Cody, and then I turn and look at her because I'm waiting for her to tell me like what to do, like which one, and she's like, do whatever you want, and
which
I was
one?
like.
We have so many fake punts.
Were you going to run it and you decided to pass it? It looked like you were going to.
I wasn't sure. So initially my instinct, because the down and distance wasn't up on the scoreboard, so we were calculating it the entire time.
She's like,
so at the time I didn't know. Like they're just going out for punt. I didn't know what down and distance it was, right? So when I went out there, I asked the official, I was like, where are we at? And he's like, it's 4th down. And I was like, I know it's 4th down. Like, can you give me the distance, please? And he's like, I don't know. It's like 4th and 20-something. I was like, fuck it. I'm passing.
20. Was it 20?
Wow.
It was, yeah.
It was like 4th and forever.
Yeah.
Right before halftime. I was pissed.
That's ballsy. I didn't realize it was that.
I know.
Far.
Yeah, it was, because I remember you telling me last night, you were like, you could have ran that. And then I looked back at the film, I was like, ain't no way I was going to make that. It was like 25 yards. But yeah, I took off running. I knew if I could run, I would. But I knew it was a significant distance. So I'm like, let's go, Ellie.
Who was it that caught it?
Ellie.
Did she have a route, or was she just like,
yeah.
was it scramble drill? She was just running, just backyard football.
Yeah, she had a route. But yeah, I was glad Ellie did make a great move. I do think it was poor tackling.
It was.
Poor. I do not think she should have scored a touchdown, but I'm glad that she did, because now
if there's anything that I could say that the Divas could work on in this game, it would be breaking down for the tackle.
It wasn't poor tackling, it was poor shoving. Because there was not an attempt to tackle.
The first one was. The second one was like an attempted shove out of bounds that just wasn't. But, I mean, it's not that y'all tackled terrible the rest of the game or anything like that. It was just in that specific situation, when you're watching the film, it's like, what happened there? Like, do they not teach these people to tackle? Like, people were commenting on it, and it's like, no, like, y'all were tackling well. So for people to watch a video and take one specific angle and be like, they're a terrible tackling team, that's unfair.
You gave us a lot of stiff arms. But we got stiff armed a lot.
Yeah.
From what I see on my side, like when you have Ellie, who's like, Ellie's a good runner after catch. Shout out Ellie. But she's not like a bulldozer, but she ran like a bulldozer. You know, it's like, I remember she had the long touchdown, and I think it was the one that you got called for body slamming or something.
Body slamming.
Long touchdown run that was called back, and Ellie ran through like 4 players, and one of them was like, literally came face to face with her, and she was just like, I saw this slow motion in my head, and she just like falls. I don't know who it was, but I'm like, okay, how do we stop this bleeding? Because it was, you know. But
what was the decision?
Credit to them knowing how to stiff arm. This is what this one does a lot. She likes to, you know. I hear the special effects in my head.
Do you make noises when you?
They should mic me.
I feel like I make noises.
I do, especially if I'm like running a really intense route or double move or something. Yeah.
Do you?
What was the intention to put Ellie in the backfield? But was she playing wide out at all this game?
No, Ellie has not all year. Devin stopped playing, and when Devin stopped playing, Ellie did a little bit of running back last year, but it was just one of those things where she was debating, like, kind of going back and forth, you know, wide receiver or running back. I think her last year, Ellie's an amazing athlete. She's all around great athlete, great human being. She playing last year at receiver and splitting reps between receiver and running back screwed her over when it came to All-American, because Ellie is definitely an All-American. Yeah. But Ellie, I think, ended up making second team All-American. And it's just one of those things, like being pulled back and forth. It's like, where am I going to be most comfortable? Mm-hmm. Where we had the most need for her was at running back this year, and that's something she was okay with, and we definitely okay with.
I mean, she'd make the most of it.
Well, she'll probably make.
You guys are what, number 1 rushing team right now in the WFA?
Yeah.
Ellie and Chavez. You're running the ball 400 yards on every defense. Ridiculous.
Did you want to make a cameo? We have an additional second guest, the quarterback, Makai from Pittsburgh Passion. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hello. I know you weren't planning on this. We don't even have a stand for you.
We don't have a stand.
Actually, Makai specifically said, I'm probably going to get roped into this.
Yeah, yes. Thanks for tagging
manifested.
along. We knew what we were doing when we asked Jana to come. So we were going to get a 2-for-1, or she just didn't know it.
We were like, yo, bring her.
Just
come.
Obviously, we were talking about pregame rituals. We want to know, do you have any pregame rituals as a quarterback?
I do the same thing each game. I eat the same food. I wear the same clothes before and after. But specifically quarterback stuff on the field, I will do the stretches and the bands and all of the things that I need to do. So, yeah, I guess.
Same clothes, right? Same
underwear.
Yeah, but it's clean. It gets washed each game after.
We always ask the guests if they wear the same undies every game day.
I used to play with someone who did. That's why I always ask. Like, why would you? Ninja Turtle or something, like the Ninja Turtle underwears.
Yeah.
I have no pregame ritual at all.
Me neither. Mine's definitely like drink water. Just like the regular. Make sure I'm loose. Blend. Visualize. Actually, I do visualize every time. Yeah. That's probably the one thing that I do.
You're so big on visualizing.
It works. It's tested.
Yeah. Meditation.
Researched and tested.
She likes her words of affirmation.
I do. I'm the best. What about you? I'm the best wide receiver in the world to ever live.
She really said that.
What about you? Do you have any pregame stuff that you go through?
So there's like, we usually do the same food on game day, or at least try to. It's usually tropical smoothie or pulp. We usually will get smoothies and acai bowls. So that's usually a pretty typical thing. It used to be riding in my Mustang with the top down, but now Makai's a Bronco, so we're trying to figure out which one we're going to take on game days. Either way, it's going to be a vibe. But we usually do karaoke. We always sing at the top of our lungs.
Pre-game? That's what you do
for sure.
Pre-game? Oh, really?
Yeah, on the trip up. Yeah. And if we have other teammates with us, they partake.
It is a requirement.
Before pre-game, or like before the game, I try not to be super specific, but I usually walk the field. I usually do not have my cleats on because I got to do my low grounding stuff, right?
Sockless.
And then I try to do one-handed catches with Ron or someone else before the game. I'm pretty big on that. Just, I think, for the focus, like being intentional about catching. And also I have to like kind of get my right hand ready ever since USA. So
we should talk about that really quick.
Yes.
So when was it? So we played Team USA. We both went there. We went to the training camp in Ohio. And when did you break your hand? Was it?
It was like
right when we got there?
It was 48 hours before we flew out to Finland.
So it was like right before we left.
Yeah, it was like a badly thrown ball. I turned around and came running back and dove to catch it, and my finger got caught.
I remember that specifically.
Yeah,
well, show the finger because that's pretty ugly. Just show the.
Okay.
Rude, like, Amanda. Show it this way, then show it that way.
I can get more extension, but it's like you have to choose between if you want more flexion or more extension. And for me, 90% of the activities that you're doing throughout your day are flexion, not extension. So I would rather be more crooked than be more straight.
We've heard that about you.
Me too.
Straight, so.
Us three.
But yeah, it was right before we flew out. So what happened was it came out. They reduced it on the field, but it every time I would extend my finger, it would keep dislocating. So I'm like, it's not just dislocated. There's something else wrong with it. So they took me to like some urgent care or something over there, and they told me that I had dislocated and broke it like right at the PIP joint. So like it was messed up.
Anybody talking about finger stuff, I'm always like, ugh.
Yeah.
I've broken like almost all of my fingers.
Yeah.
At one point in my career.
The doctor there was like, you have to get this taken care of. You have to get it fixed. And I was like, well, the thing is,
we're about to fly out.
We're about to fly out. And he was like, no, you don't understand. Like, this is significant. And I was like, I don't think you understand. So I didn't get it assessed, went back to practice. And then we flew out to Finland, and I just basically had them tape it up and played with it.
It's badass.
But it was crazy because I've like messed fingers up before. It's one thing when it's a pinky because you can still like catch, right? When it's this finger, when I went back to that first practice, because there was no adrenaline, I couldn't catch a soft toss from 5 yards out. That's how painful it was. So when we went over to Finland, I definitely had to modify the way in which I was catching. Like I definitely had to do a little bit more like body catching and things like that, depending on where it was. But and then I came back and had a very expensive surgery.
Caught a touchdown.
I did.
Remember that?
Yes.
With a broken hand.
So. I ran a whip, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You love your whips.
I do.
I feel like you love your double moves.
It actually wasn't supposed to be a whip, though.
She does, right?
You do.
I love my double moves.
She loves it. I even know that. So talk about a little bit about your Team USA experience, because you both have played Team USA. You've been teammates. How was it being Lexi's teammate?
It was great.
Good time.
It was great. Lexi and I had some great memories. We experienced the Moomin culture a little bit.
Yeah.
Their little TV show that they have out there. Their little
that
cartoon.
Mug down.
Yeah, I lost mine. Yeah, I don't have mine anymore. And we got smoked out of the saunas.
The sauna culture is so good there. It's so intense. And I think they were doing it on purpose. I had lashes at the time. And I went in there and I was like, my lashes are going to fucking melt off in here. They were just kept throwing water on the sauna thing. I don't even know what it's called. And it was just like, it hurt to breathe. It hurt to open my eyes. I was like, oh my God. But I was determined not to get out because I knew that they were just like making it super hot in there so that we would get out.
Yes.
I was like, I will survive. My face was melting off.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, I guess those are the kind of the extras there. We had a lot of chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
like a little bit allergic to chocolate, but I don't care.
Lexi's not a little bit allergic to chocolate. You are because you can eat it. But like, I specifically remember because your name is in my phone as Lexi with a chocolate bar next to it.
I love chocolate, but it gives me a little cough.
Well,
so it like tickles my throat a little bit. So I'm like,
yeah, we were sitting there. We like had this chocolate, and Lexi's over there. I'm like, well,
are you okay?
Like, are you good? And she's like, yeah, I'm just allergic to chocolate. I'm like, we're in Finland.
And we had like 4 chocolate bars. We're like walking back from the store.
So yeah,
I'm over like,
so Lexi almost died before the games.
Yes,
worth it.
But no, aside from that, it was. I think there are pros and cons to USA for sure. I think it was definitely physically demanding coming off of a season and then going into kind of double days. Like I know it was something that we needed, but my body I have a muscle condition, so my body, it was a lot physically on my body. We've done double days before, like even in the past, but just like I think some people are like, oh, I want to play USA, I want to do like they want to be a part of it, but like understand that it is a lot of work. It's a full day schedule. You're doing meetings. It's not just like, hey, we're gonna go play USA and we're gonna show up and do all this. Like, it is intense. It is considerably the highest level of football, and it's essentially like an NFL player's day would be, right? There's not really any breaks, so like you have to. It was physically demanding.
Yeah, it was an all day thing. Wake up, practice, and then we did like, what was the auditorium thing? We would just talk about plays or scheme or get people hyped up, culture, and then it was like another practice, and it was like until we went to bed, we were doing plays. And stuff.
Because you have 2 weeks. We had 2 weeks at training camp to learn an entire new offense, and you have all of these people, like all of these players from all over the U.S. who are coming together and learning each other.
Yeah. and I hate speaking in front of people. And we every day we had someone go up and like talk in front of the auditorium in front of everyone. So I was just living in fear for 2 weeks.
I remember that when they did the 4-H's.
Yeah, the 4-H's. Yeah,
4-H's.
So I'm just there like, don't pick me, don't pick me.
Well, Chavez and I wouldn't know what it's like to make Team USA, right?
No.
We tried our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next you can do.
No.
So what's the plan for, I mean, they're supposed to have it next year, right? Technically 4 years later. What's the plan?
I don't know.
Go out, try?
Maybe.
What are we doing? We trying again? We want to get back in there?
Possibly.
Possibly?
I don't know.
What about you? What about you, man?
If you go, I'll go. Oh.
If you go, I'll go.
Yes, I would like to again.
Oh, okay. I mean, I probably would. When is it this year? This coming year?
It's
2026.
Yeah, 2026.
I mean, 4 years later is 2026, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this time around, I feel like I have to do another
Two
one.
plus two.
The politics are crazy. I can't do the politics.
Yeah, Amanda. I mean, it is a little political.
A lot of.
I mean,
It's like a little
all
except
sports
it's a
are
lot,
political.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when it gets to that level, it's going to be even more political.
Yeah.
Just how it goes.
So we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see if we're 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 4 for 4. Maybe 4 for 4. Right?
Like we all make it? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Oh, yeah.
4 for 4.
Oh, no, I can technically play for Mexico's team, too.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
So,
must be nice.
Win-win for you.
That is a win-win. You wouldn't do it. You would not.
They have the coolest uniforms.
She
so
would.
You wouldn't.
I know.
You
I
never
wanted
had
one.
one of those
Oh, you have
She's okay. She would.
She would.
Yeah.
She's serious.
Better pick the best defenders. Team USA. If she's gonna go play in Mexico,
That's right.
Yeah.
pick fast defenders. Advice.
yeah.
Pick a little bit.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Get some speed. So now that we have you here, right? One of the things that we've talked about on this show is the challenges that it comes with dating in the football world, right? Dating in women's football, right? And Lexi and I have talked about it, and we have a healthy conversation about it. But it's perfect today because we have teammates here, Chavez and Jana, and receiver, quarterback, who are dating. And I want to know a little bit of your perspective, maybe some challenges, how it feels to throw to your wide receiver 1, and also date your...
It sounds like a plot to like a lesbian movie.
Also date your...
like friend
your
zone to
one and
end
only.
zone.
It's going to be on the Hallmark Channel this year.
My one and only.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can be a little bit more hard on Jana because not only because we are dating, but because she's also one of the main vets for Pittsburgh Passion. So the expectation for her, for me, is going to be higher regardless, because if she is who I am depending on offense to also lead, then I need her level to be higher. So I would say I can be a little intense. I'm an intense person anyway, but I can be a little intense when I feel like I need somebody else to help me bring up the morale or whatever it is, get everybody hyped up. But other than that, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who leads your chants? Like who yells? Who's the screamer?
Who's
for
the
like
vocal-
the huddle.
Who's
Yeah.
the vocal leader?
Yeah.
So when we warm up, it's Kylie.
Yeah, it is Kylie.
But when we do our creed, it's Jana and I.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But didn't that start before you and I dated?
Let's say.
Because it was Devin and I who did it. And then when Devin stopped, there was a time period where she wasn't, or when she wasn't there, it would be Jana and I who would do it. So it was like whoever was the vet would do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how it ended up happening.
Whoever's dating.
Whoever's dating.
So what about whoever's dating each other? Just do it together. So what about you? Like, what experience have you had so far? You're dating somebody who you're catching passes from. So like, what are you doing behind the scenes where you're getting so many passes thrown to you?
Behind the scenes.
Keep it PG-13.
No, PG.
Oh, I didn't hear the rest of the question.
She blacked out.
Behind the scenes.
You get a lot of passes thrown your way. So
Okay.
what behind the scenes persuasion are you do you have going on here?
No, honestly, it's not. That's one of the things that I love the most and respect about Makai when it comes to her being a quarterback. Is it's not one of those things where she's like, I'm gonna target Jana, and whether we were dating or not dating, it doesn't matter because that's just who she is as a quarterback. She is going to trust in people whether they are a rookie or whether they've been playing for 2 or 3 years, and she is going to make the reads for that person. It's not just going to be like, I'm going to look for Jana first.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plays where we're running where she's not even looking at me as the first or second read. So now if I'm open, she's going to throw me the ball. That's just how it is. But it's like I can respect that about Makai, and I have a preference of that because that is something that I have experienced before. So it's like
no way.
So yeah, that's the big thing. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
So you target her on the field. Who target who off the field?
You mean who spoke to the other person?
Who initiated it?
That's what I thought you were talking.
I really don't think that there was.
There was not. This is the thing with Makai and I always had a very specific rule that I was not going to date a teammate. That is been a thing for me in football. I was like, that's never going to happen, and then it
ruined that one.
Failed.
Yeah. Way to go.
But no, Makai and I were friends for years, and that literally was it. There was never was no indication. We were very, very close. Obviously, we were affectionate, intimate in that way, but that was it.
Yeah, because I'm a very affectionate person with all my friends. That's just who I am. But I think once I realized, somebody else had pointed out that I might have feelings for Jana, and once I realized that was a possibility, I panicked. I straight up panicked. I was like, I don't know. I can't. This ain't, she my best friend. Nope. I was not. So I just kept it very deep.
For how long?
Yeah, not long.
No, it was a week.
It felt
2 weeks.
Yeah, it felt like a long time.
48 hours.
48 hours.
But
that's how women move.
It's all of our closest people are friends, Makai's family. Everybody was knew about it before we knew about it.
They were waiting for us to catch up. They were on chapter 7. We were on chapter 1.
That's what they were saying.
Why 7?
I don't know.
Just random.
One of our friends said that. She was like, it's like we were all on chapter 7 and y'all were on 1, and we were just waiting for you to catch up.
Yeah,
they saw it happening.
So yeah, no, it wasn't. It really wasn't. We've always had a deep, genuine love for each other, and that's just how it started out, and then it really just became what it was.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Oh,
I'm a fan too.
I think it's great because I know you both, and I think you guys are very similar people, and I feel like you guys complement each other well, and it makes me happy.
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
No.
Thanks for being
Jana.
on, Chavez. She didn't know that she was going to.
I know.
Appreciate your presence.
Cameo. So if you were going to build the perfect receiver, best receiver of all time in specific
women's
categories in all women's tackle football, WFA, WNFC, what would be your perfect receiver for speed, quickness, hands, route running, and jumping? So first, speed.
You can use yourself. You can absolutely use yourself.
Oh God.
So who would you put in there for speed?
I probably would put Lexi for speed.
Oh.
For sure.
All right. What about quickness?
It could be anybody who has even played previously.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think sometimes I consider them similar. So, I would probably put
speed and quickness.
Yeah.
And lump it together. Okay.
Yeah.
What about hands?
Me.
Best hands. All right. Hell yeah. Confidence.
Route
running.
Me.
I was gonna put you at route running. I'd put you at route running.
Okay, cool.
Leaping.
Wait. Jumping.
Not you.
Hops.
Just kidding.
I'm not really sure on
you
this
should
one.
put Trina Wilson in there.
This could also be. Is it like radius?
Trina, so I did play a couple years. I did play a couple years against Trina, but that was like when I first started playing football, and there was a lot.
She greatness.
Yeah, I do know I had to go up against her at corner too.
Yeah,
a couple times.
Radius was ridiculous. So who'd you put in for leaping? From what you've seen, could be anyone from Team USA. WNFC?
I don't know, because here's the thing. I do feel like there are a lot of great receivers in the WFA and the WNFC. I am still learning people like from the West Coast, so I only know like East Coast experience.
Bree Barrett, I would say she's just starting to highlight real people.
Spidey.
Yeah,
yeah, she's cool. I love her.
Put people in highlight reels.
I feel like there are a lot of great receivers, and then there is a select group of elite receivers who have like the extra skills where it's like they're making the plays that most receivers aren't. Because there are a lot of great receivers, there are a lot of girls that can catch if they're open, but there's also a lot of straight line receivers. There's not a lot of super shifty receivers. So like if you're talking about like an all around receiver, there's definitely elite group, and then there's also great receivers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do feel like one of the first receivers that I remember, like when I first joined the league, was Wiz.
Yeah,
was not.
She's a beast.
And I remember her catch against USA.
Yeah,
and it was fantastic.
But you chose your hands. You could have chosen her.
But that was a nice leaping catch.
No. Okay, leaping.
Yeah. But even some players like Spidey, this is the first, like, she's made incredible plays, but this is the first year I've really gotten to watch her, and that's just because we got like involved in the WFA thing. But it's like we don't see a lot of these receivers play unless it's like you get to the national championship game or the All-American game. So for me, I can see like a select amount of clips, and I can't really get a full idea of even how great the talent is out there, other than like the people that I'm playing against all the time, which is why I know y'all so well.
Yeah,
I feel that. Or even in practice, I feel like sometimes in practice something comes out that they haven't done in a game yet, so you just probably haven't seen it.
Yeah, but that's good though. I would say Spidey on leaping.
So speed and quickness would be Lexi, hands and route running would be yourself, leaping ability would be Spidey. That's a pretty dominant receiver. I'm not gonna lie, because all you can run after catch too. That's a GOAT receiver to me.
GOAT.
I think that's a GOAT receiver. So, you've watched these episodes, right? You've watched the Peach Pod. We like playing games, and we're going to play a game right now that you and Lexi are going to play, be in charge of playing. Mm-hmm. And since you've watched these episodes, you'll know this is called Football Feud. So it's like Family Feud, right? You ask a question, top 5 answers on the board. Listed from 1 to 5, right? Most popular answer versus the least popular answer. And we're gonna see who wins. You have to hit your buzzer first on time. Let's hear them. Okay. All right. These are all gonna be football themed. And you better be prepared to have your hand on there. All right.
Who knows? I know what these questions are. It's making me nervous.
You know, I'm sweating.
Jana doesn't.
I drank way too much coffee. I'm anticipating, like, hurry up.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Name a penalty that drives fans crazy.
Lexi. Face mask.
Not on there. Well, the personal foul. So, yes.
I don't know, like horse collar or something.
That's a personal
that
foul.
drives them crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So what was the original question? A penalty that drives
fans crazy.
What does that even mean? Like they get pissed?
Yes. Guys, do you know the point of the game? Is to go quick.
Wait, can I go again? Can I go again? Okay.
All right. 1 Lexi, 0 Jana. Since Jana just blanked out.
I am tired.
I was going to
say the top one was holding. That was number 1 answer.
Face mask, right?
No. Holding, delay game, PI, false start.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we get it.
Okay,
are we woken up now?
Yeah,
I'm thinking in my mind, like, ones that... Okay, so, like, targeting the QB. I'm thinking in my mind ones that, like, are making fans upset or, like, hip drop tackles. Like, how they're...
That drives fans crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like holding.
Okay.
You know. Like what you did yesterday.
Wow. Shots fired.
All right, you ready?
Run it back. Put it on the episode.
You ready for the second question?
Okay, yeah.
Now you get it?
Yes.
All right.
I'm just tired.
Name the position that gets blamed the most after a loss. Jana.
Quarterback.
Number 1 answer, Lex.
Kicker.
Ooh, that is a good one though, depending on the game situation.
Not on there.
What?
Try again.
Not
Was that
quarterback is
ChatGPT?
Not on there. It's,
Okay.
Wait, what was the first?
So
You
name
said
the
quarterback
position.
was the first one or was not?
that was the first. That was
Okay,
number one
yeah,
answer.
it's always
Okay.
quarterback.
I don't know. I feel like it's after a loss.
Line.
The defense, the D line, O line.
O-line's number 2. I'll
Yeah.
give it to you. Even though
I
I
was gonna
probably
be
shouldn't have
quarterback
given it.
and O-line. Was
All right, so
gonna
look,
be
there's a time limit. Okay, there's literally a 3-second time limit for these.
We're doing so great
Good
together.
thing you guys have played football for a very long time. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I guess.
By the way, the other ones, quarterback was number 1 answer, O-line was second answer,
See, I
head
got that
coach
right,
was
I did
third
good.
answer, receiver was 4th, defense coordinator was 5th.
I don't blame anybody.
Did you
Maybe
say
that's
what
why it's hard.
position?
Yeah, well, it could be defense
They
coordinator.
consider
Yeah.
Oh,
a
okay.
coach is the position?
Yes. Ready? Name a reason why a team might lose a football game.
They missed the PAT.
Not on there.
What? We're giving way too much credit.
Like an interception,
Turnovers.
turnovers.
What was that? What number was that?
That was number 1 answer.
Fuck. Okay.
They
That's
actually get
fine.
one
I
rebuttal.
don't even care.
You get one rebuttal.
I feel like the number 1 answer was the one that I said. I don't know. You missed the PAT. That's usually why people
No.
lose.
You're
Like a singular thing that happens.
name a
that-
reason why a team might lose a football game.
Like their defense sucks.
Poor defense. Wait,
Can I
there you go.
catch
Yeah,
another
nice.
one? Wait, what was your first? What was your answer?
2 points.
I was thinking of like a thing.
Poor defense. All right.
I said
Officials.
They missed the PAT officials.
It was turnovers, bad coaching, injuries, poor defense, penalties.
Oh, like just in general, why a team
so
sucks.
specific sometimes.
Why would a teammate lose a game? Injuries, coaching.
I was thinking like the reason for why they would lose for like a play.
A singular play.
Yeah, like a
gotta
singular
just
event in the
thinking
like
outside the
Super
box a
Bowl.
little
Okay,
bit.
okay, sorry, go ahead.
Name something a football player might do after scoring a touchdown.
Selly
Sally, what? Like
celebration.
Celebration.
with themselves?
Oh, you mean
With
like
others?
celebrate with their team?
The gritty.
Their team?
Everybody be still
That's
gritty.
the 3.
Number
Number
3.
3. Celebrating the team is 3.
That's the first thing I do
Wait, you said celebrating with the team or individually?
The teammate
with
is
the team.
3. Name something football.
Individually is not. Oh,
Is that your
celebrate
answer?
individually.
That's number 1
Usually.
answer.
What? Well, I was Selly. You celebrate.
That's what I said. I wanted you to be
Shout,
specific.
shout out their
with
mamas.
yourself or with the team. They're 2 different ones.
I mean, I feel like the celebrations are team involved. No.
No, not always.
Spike the ball.
Doing the gritty doesn't involve your team.
Yeah, it does.
No,
Everyone's
not
doing
always.
it.
That's very much a
Wow.
individual
What are the other
celebration.
ones?
I feel like this is rigged.
Dancing, spiking the ball, celebrating with
Dancing
team.
is the same
pointing
thing.
to the
Dancing?
sky.
I hate
Dancing
this.
is
I hate
celebrating
That's what I
with
was
team.
saying. That was
Pointing to the sky and nothing. It's 5. Nothing's number 5. All right, ready?
You're ready.
Okay.
Name a punishment a football coach might give for messing up a play.
Running.
Extra laps is the
Yeah.
second answer.
Take him out. Take him out of the game. Bench him.
Benched is the number 1 answer.
Yes.
Bench.
You see how this game works, guys? Now we're on the last question. The others were, so it's benched, extra laps, push-ups, yelling, watching extra game tape.
Push-ups.
Dude, they're so specific.
I know.
It's like extra
Jumping
punishment,
jacks.
push-ups. Push-ups that aren't punishment.
You ready?
Yep.
Last one. So one of you better get
Okay.
5 points. Name something you might hear.
Sorry, I was anticipating. I was so excited.
Can I
the
finish
rest
the
of- yeah,
question?
yeah.
Now you have to answer. What's the answer?
Go team.
That could apply, but it's not on the board.
What is it? Name something.
That
might
could
hear.
apply, but it's not on the board. All I got to was name something.
So now I gotta
ready?
rebuttal that?
No, I got you. You ready?
Yeah.
Now Lexi can't go. Now you have to
Oh,
go.
wow. Okay.
Name something you might hear a football coach yell.
I feel like go team is number 1.
No, it's not, but it could apply. It's you.
You should push it. Anyway.
Push it anyways.
Be like, Jana, what the fuck are you doing? Like when they're yelling for like special teams
Anything,
or offense,
anything.
like position related.
No. None.
Okay.
It's not on the board.
Are
Lexi,
these
So you
ones
could
that
hear a
people
team-
actually
hear coach
yell?
yelling?
You're
Or is it like, let's
just
go,
yelling whatever,
get out of
like,
here.
staying.
Tighter splits.
Not on the board.
Listen, if anybody said get your head in the game on there.
Focus.
No. Okay, focus.
None of them. No.
Okay.
I hear a coach yelling.
Yes. Chavez, do you have anything?
Is not on there?
Last night, our coaches were
You want to phone a friend?
Our coaches were yelling, let's go, a lot.
Or what if it's like...
Time out.
Oh, fuck. That's number 1, isn't it?
That's not even on here, but that
What?
should.
What's on there?
But it should be.
So Chavez gets 5 points.
What do they be saying?
What are coaches saying?
All right. Hustle.
Hustle.
What was that? Take a
that?
lap. Get her out. That's not the play.
Nobody's saying take a lap in a game.
I feel like none of those are applicable.
A football coach yell. It doesn't necessarily say during the game.
Oh.
Hustle.
Hustle is number 1 answer. Hustle. I know.
Yeah, I think
Like
in
hustle in the field?
I think like in the football world, those make sense for sure.
Chavez, you get 5 points. All right, so Jana has 19.
Wow.
Lexi, you have 15. Lexi, you lost.
8.
Jana won football feud, but both of you
It was
stunk
a
up.
struggle.
I just want you to both know.
Get up.
Both of you
Listen,
stunk
there's
it up.
this thing about my brain after a game where it's just like fuzzy.
Just rest. She's
And
resting.
it takes me like at least a day's recovery to have adequate cognitive functioning. So
Yeah, me too after watching your game.
Oh,
That's why I lost.
that's cool to know.
So that's it for this episode of the Peach Pod. Subscribe, like, and share so that we can promote women's tackle football or women's sports in general. We're always sponsored by Protagonist Apparel, owned by a female athlete. If you want, check out that website at www.protagonistapparel.com. It's protagonist with a Y. Until next time, keep your pads low and your game high.
This is just 2 peaches in a pod signing off.